Okay, here's a website that you can just take a nickel, that's right, 5 pennies, even less than that, and take your app idea. You know, we've talked about apps before. There's like 1 million of them out there now. There's 3 times as many apps as there are books written every year. So it's a hot new thing. And you can turn it into a fortune because this site does everything for you. It's called sellanapp.com. And what you do is you go on the site and they have a free app that if you have an iPad, it helps you develop an app. You don't have to be a techie, you don't have to know about coding anything, nothing. Just have an idea about what to do. You know, and you go and design like an outline of what this app looks like. And here's some recent apps they have on there. I mean, it's amazing the kind of stuff they're coming up with. Like, here's an app for the shortest route to figure out the shortest route to take 3 friends home. So you're leaving a party at night, you know, and you're gonna take 3 people home at the end of the party. What's the best way to go? Well, this app shows you the best way to go. It's cool stuff. Okay, or how about an app to make better tweets? I mean, it's only like 140 words or something like that, or 40 or whatever it is. And this app makes them better for you. Wow, people are making money out of this stuff. Or take videos from YouTube and put different words in the people on the video tube. Like, you know, put Spanish words in them or funny words and stuff like that. That's all a little app that you can do and have fun, all on your phone. Okay, or how about free stuff from the streets? Man, that's something so we all have an idea like that. So here's where to go. You go to that site, and actually after you watch the video, but basically here's what it is. You put the app on the site, and then after that, people look at it, hey, that's a good idea, and they give you money. They become your partners. And the money you raise on the site, and it costs you nothing, you know, maybe a nickel, if you can't even see that nickel. Yeah, it costs you nothing. And that money that you're raising from your so-called partners, then developers, people actually do the coding to make it happen on you. You say, you don't have to know any of that stuff. They look at that, hey, people interested in that. That money goes to the developer who does all the mechanical work, you know, to make that sucker happen. You know, it's not mechanical, it's electronic. And then the site people, they put it on iTunes and the app stores and things like that. And then they split the money. You get 1/3 and all the people who invested get 2/3. And if you want to get more than 1/3, then you invest in your own. So you kick in a couple $100, so you get a bigger percentage of the pot. But that's it. So it costs you nothing. You get an idea. You go to sellanapp.com and you just figure the rest out and start doing stuff. So watch this interview. Well, Arnold Decker, right? Well, it's not Arnold. You have a Dutch way of saying that us Americans will never figure out.
We'll never be able to pronounce,
yeah,
absolutely.
Right. But who cares about your name, man? Look at their website. You got Sell an App. A terrific idea. I mean, what could be better? Everybody's got an app idea. Everybody wants an app. And you put it all together and I don't need a nickel to get started.
Absolutely, absolutely. No. I mean, no, that's basically, I mean, apps are the new plugins for your life, actually. And
so it's really a place, if I have an app idea, I could get this idea on the website, developers of apps look at it and say, hey, this is a pretty good idea. And also I'm raising money on the website to finance that development of the app, right?
Yes, that's the big picture. But the thing is, of course, an idea is not enough.
Right.
I mean, it's not about the idea.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's not about the idea. It's about the execution. Yeah. I always say. So, I mean, if you say I have an idea for Angry Birds Part 4, then of course it's not enough to as an idea to bring on the platform. So you start by using our iPad app and mocking up your app idea to get a playable prototype of your app. And actually that playable prototype, that is something you upload to our platform, and then you put a video pitch on it and a great story as to why this app should happen, why this app should be there. And that's what you're pitching on our platform. And then people are starting to commit money on your app idea. And for this, they will get a share in the revenue the app will make once it is in the App Store.
If I have the app idea, I get the iPad, and I develop a prototype on something, do I need help with an app developer at that point to develop the prototype? Pardon
No,
me?
no, absolutely not.
No.
I mean, if you can use an iPad, and you probably can, you can make a walkable prototype with our iPad
Really?
app. I
You
mean,
mean like
yeah, yeah,
a little
that is,
game
yeah,
or anything?
yeah, absolutely, anything. You can mock up anything. So, and you could do swipes, and if I press that, I want to show that, and I mean, that is
Really? Oh, well, that sounds
the
like
app.
fun in itself. I want that.
Yeah, 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 and it's free. This app. I mean, this
Yeah,
app
so
is
you got a
also,
free app to make
yeah,
free apps.
app, yeah. I think the best app ideas come from people who cannot code and don't have the money to hire a developer.
I
I mean,
see.
just ordinary people like you and me have this idea. They're sitting in a bar or they're having fun with friends, and they say, "Well, there should be an app for that."
I see.
But they cannot program, and they don't have money, and they don't want to start an own company for that. And that's the people who
And you
go to
just,
sell an
it's
app.
sort of like
Like
being
it
in a
have,
bar room, sketching out your idea,
yeah.
and you put it up, and you guys sort of like look at it first to make sure
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
has
If it's
something.
possible, and if everything is complete,
Uh-huh.
because some apps need all kinds of middleware service and that kind of thing. And if we approve it, then your app idea will be presented on our platform, and then the crowd is watching you with your app idea.
Right.
And the developers will then, at some point, I mean, if there is a interesting amount of money raised,
Yeah.
they will select the app, and then the apps get built by the developer. We get the app as code. We submit it to the Apple App Store. We receive revenues from Apple, and these revenues we distribute cleverly over the people who pledged on the app idea and the producer, the creator of the app idea.
The creator and the developer both?
No, no, the developer get paid. I mean, the amount pledged
Oh,
goes to the
I see. So the
developer.
amount
So
pledged goes to the
yeah,
developer.
goes to the developer. So he gets basically the
Ah,
developers decide themselves how much they want to earn. I mean, if the money amount pledged is too low, don't select the idea. But at some point, it's getting interesting.
ah.
So let's say the developer says, okay, I need $10,000 to build this app. So when $9,000 is pledged, then he starts to get awake. And when $10,000 is pledged, then he can do two things. Either he selects the idea to build, or he can wait another day because maybe then it's $11,000 and he can keep
Wow.
that.
Well, that's what it seems all about. And it's something I have to learn more. You know, I'm an old guy who learned how to sell books in bookstores, and they're not around anymore. Yeah.
No, 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 absolutely.
It's a whole new world, and you're helping
Yeah,
the rest of us understand it and take advantage of it. And more power to you for doing all this for us. And you're not even in America. See, we're
no,
so
I'm not even in America. No, 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 no. Yeah, so also outside America, people change the world, really. So,
absolutely.
yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
steal
yeah.
from everywhere. No.
No, and now basically, I mean, we're really trying to make a viable alternative ecosystem for the
Uh-huh.
development of apps by people themselves, because I think the users know best what they want.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, I mean, apps are like plugins in your life, and what people in Washington need as a plugin is different from people in India and different in
Right.
Brazil or in China.
Right.
So all those niches together, I mean, this is a great area to be active in.
Yeah. Well, no, and you're, shrinking the world for us, which Americans have to do more.
Yeah,
Realize that there may be better ideas somewhere else that we got to take advantage of,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and you're one of them. And thank you for doing this, Arnold.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, well, no, I'll take a peek. Yeah,
Yeah, well, thank you, and I hope everybody takes advantage of this and starts solving problems in everybody's life
absolutely. Yeah,
because it's
go to
easy.
sellanapp.com. Yeah, absolutely. Go to sellanapp.com and make your idea happen.
Right. Well, you're helping us do that. Thank you,
All
Arnold.
right, great.
Right.
Thank you very much for the interview.